Hi guys, my name is Sabri and this is a 1-hour yoga class. Thank you to the Queer Latin Dance Festival for having me, and I am so grateful to share this moment with you. All you need today is a mat and your beautiful body. That's it. So go ahead and find a seat and we'll get started. Hi guys, my name is Sabri. Welcome. This is a 45-minute yoga session. I will incorporate some meditation in there as well. You do not need any props. All you need is a beautiful body. Please know that your body is beautiful, that it is strong, that it is impacting your life in more ways than you can imagine. And this is going to be a great class to connect you to the different parts of your body and also to your spirit inside. If you have any injuries, just make sure that you cater your body to those injuries and take it easy. We'll do a little bit of flowing. We'll work on our hips, shoulders, all of the beautiful stuff to help open up and let the energy and the chakras flow throughout. Okay? So when you're ready, just go ahead and find a seat. We'll do some breathing exercises to start. If you have a pillow as such, you're welcome to go ahead and take a seat on top of the pillow or a block, anything really that speaks to you. You do not need a pillow for class today. It just helps to align the spine so that you feel like you're nice and tall. All right? Once you find your seated position, you can sit here in lotus, cross-legged, or you can sit in hero's pose, just placing your hips on top of your shins, aligning the spine and rolling the shoulders back. So once you find a nice comfortable position, go ahead and rock side to side. Start to feel your sit bones grounded down into the earth. Place your palms down on top of your knees to start, okay? So we're gonna do some breathing exercises. Before we start, bring your shoulders all the way up towards your ears and take a nice big exhale. Relax them down your spine. Entering our body, inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, roll them down your back. Good. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, roll them down your spine. Take one more. Inhale, shoulder blades come all the way up. And roll them down your back. From here, take one hand. You're going to place it on your chest, onto your heart. The other hand you're going to place onto your belly and ribs. This is so we can connect to our breath today. Start to gently close your eyelids. If you're just waking up in the morning and doing this class, I invite you to look still in front of you, allowing for the gaze to soften and disassociate any distractions from the room. Once you find your comfortable position, start to slowly exhale out all your air. Take an Ujjayi breath out. From here, we're going to go ahead and inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently breathe in. Let the belly expand for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. One last one all together. Inhale for 1, 2. Fill up the ribs for 3. Hold at the top for 4. Exhale, belly button draws in towards the spine for 1, 2, 3, and 4. From here, take a nice deep breath in. Open up the mouth, HA release. One more like that, inhale. Exhale. Place your palms on top of your knees. Start to slowly draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Go ahead and start to draw your chin in towards your chest. Draw your left ear to your left shoulder. And roll the head back in space. Continuing this circular motion. Right ear, chin, left ear, and back. Take your time. Feel free to fall out of pace with my voice. If your circles rotate at a different speed, know that that is the speed of your body. We all go through life at different speeds. That is what makes life so beautiful. So just honor the movement that you are taking, how fast or slow you may be going. Reaching the crown of the head to every point in the room. Breathing in. Breathing out. The next time your chin draws in toward your chest, take your time, start to rotate your circles to the opposite direction. Nice and slow, especially if you're just awakening your body. Know and understand that it takes time to connect to every cell, to connect to every muscle, to every bone. It takes time for the nervous system to send messages and to receive messages. So be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Move slowly. Breathe in. Breathing out. When your chin draws in towards your chest, just rotate that head back up to center. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times, so let that go. Good. From here, just start to take your right palm. You're going to bring your right bicep to frame your ear. Now, from here, take this right hand. You're going to place it onto your left knee. Your left palm is going to come next to your hip, and you're just going to take a twist here. So before you twist and look over your left shoulder, take an inhale, push the floor away, reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. And now as you exhale, twist over the shoulder blade to look back. Slowly come back to center. Start to draw your left bicep to frame your ear, squeezing it in. Exhale, left palm onto right knee, right palm next to your hip. Push the floor away. Shoulders roll down the spine. Look over the right side. Good, come back to center. Slowly start to make your way back to the center of your body. What you're gonna do now is transition into movement. So, you're gonna make your way into the mat. From here, make your way into a child's pose. If you had a pillow or of any sort, you can place it to the side of your mat in case you need it later. Take a wide-legged child's pose, so knees spread a little larger than hips width distance. Go ahead and inhale your palms long in front of you and start to relax your head down into the mat. From here, arriving in your child's pose, take a nice deep breath in. And an exhale to drop the hips down into the earth. Start to massage once more your third eye by rocking your forehead side to side. From there, let's start to inhale the palms long in front of us. Feel the elbows rise off of the ground. Feel the forehead drop down into the earth as the crown of the head reaches forward in front of you. Your hips are reaching back as if you were literally reaching north and south of your body. Take a nice big inhale, stretch out the ribs. Take an exhale, release. On your next breath in, start to inhale, looking between your hands. As you exhale, just rise into a tabletop position. Bring those knees at hips width distance. Bring your palms directly under your shoulders. Crown of the head is reaching long in front of you. From here, start to engage your core. belly button draws in towards your spine. Now we're gonna take a few movements here to engage the core and warm up the body. So listen carefully. Start to kick your left foot back in space, slowly flexing that left foot. Drop the left hip so that both hips are parallel. Now push away from the floor with your left palm and reach the right palm forward. Hold here. Take a nice deep breath in and an exhale, release. Good, slowly lower that down into the earth. Taking the other side, right foot kicks back. Right big toe is gonna drop down so that your right hip is literally facing your mat. Reach your left palm forward when you're ready. Keep the back of the neck long as you are looking down at your right hand. Engage the core.
Inhale.
Inhale.
3, 2, 1.
Exhale.
Exhale.
Good, bring it down into the earth.
3.
From here, bringing your knees at hips width distance, let's take some cat and cows. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the chest, look up towards the sky. Exhale to round down, drop the chin in towards your chest, and bring the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Inhale to rise, spread the collarbones, curve the hips. Exhale to round.
Inhale.
Take your time here, being gentle and mindful with your body. Inhale, rise,
Exhale.
go up, look up.
3, 2, 1.
Exhale, round down,
Inhale.
release.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Inhale to
Exhale. 4,
rise.
3, 2, 1.
Exhale to round.
And as you exhale, you fully release all of the air.
Good. From here, take your cat and cows all on your own.
Go, go.
Start to close the eyelids and take some free movement through your
And as
cat
you
and
exhale,
cows.
you fully release
So
all
any
of the
movement
air.
that speaks to you in this
Letting
moment,
it all go.
allow yourself to take it.
Go,
Whether you'd like to take circles with the
Letting
crown
it
of the
all
head,
go.
making sure you go to the opposite side
Letting it all go.
to complete the yin and yang.
Letting it all
You can also reach the crown of the head towards the right and left hip, taking C
letting
curves in
it
the
all
spine.
go.
You're also welcome to drop back into your child's pose, and then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, rounding the spine all the way up into your tabletop. Take a few more moments here to move freely. Fall out of pace with everyone else in the world. Connect to your inner self. Inhale. Exhale.
Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. From here, start to find stillness.
Exhale. 4, 3.
Slowly flip your wrists in towards your knees. We're gonna take a little stretch here.
Inhale.
So
4,
make sure your thumb is pressing down into the earth.
1.
Now what you're gonna do is tuck in the toes behind you and just drop your weight back until you feel like you are stretching out your forearms, and hold here. Make sure you're not tensing up your shoulders towards your ears. Roll them down your spine. Keep the core engaged and the heart open. Inhale. Exhale, lean back a little further. From here, we're just gonna rock forward and back a few times, protecting the wrist. We're going here for 1. Forward and back for 2. Forward and back for 3. And last one, 4. Find stillness. Flip the tops of your hands back into the earth here. Keep those toes tucked under. You're gonna inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. As you exhale, we're gonna come into bear pose. So go ahead and hover your knees 2 inches above the mat and hold it out. You're gonna start to feel that warmth travel through you. Allow it to happen. Draw that lower belly in towards your spine. Reach the crown of the head forward. Press the shoulders away from the floor. Now, squeeze the inner thighs together and allow the heels to rise. From there, find your breath. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Good, inhale. Exhale to stay. Last one, breathe in. As you breathe out, bring those hips nice and high, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, bend the other, let that go. Walk it out, releasing one heel down into your mat and then the other. Check in with your feet, make sure they're hips width distance. From there, find stillness with the legs and bend the knees. This way you're focusing on the alignment of your spine. Relax your head, nod at yes, nod at no. Allowing for it to flow like water in between your biceps. Take a moment to look at your hands. Make sure all 5 fingertips are pressing down into the earth, including your index and your thumb. Good. From here, slowly start to straighten the legs behind you. Rise those heels off of the ground. And now exhale, bend the knees. Good. Straighten the legs, nice and slow. Rise up, heels rise. Bend the knees. Start to draw your chest in towards your thighs. Inhale, slowly, heels straighten, legs straighten. Rise up, and exhale, bend the knees. This time you're gonna stay here. You're gonna look in between your hands, and you're gonna step to the top of the mat. Come into your first forward fold of class. So coming into your forward fold, you can let your feet be a little larger than hips width distance for this first one. From there, bend the knees a whole lot and just grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. Relax your lumbar spine. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your palms. Go ahead and nod the head yes. Nod the head no. Letting it be super heavy in between your biceps. From here, let's take a half lift. Start to draw your palms onto your shins or thighs. Reach the crown of the head forward. Elongate through the crown of the head to the sacrum. Your belly button is drawing in towards your spine. Shoulders roll down your back. Inhale. Good. Exhale, release. Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a super bend in both knees. Relax your palms by your sides. Now listen carefully, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're gonna roll all the way up into a standing position for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax your shoulders up and back, up and back, up and back. I'm gonna stand here, make sure you can see me okay. Beautiful. From here, rise both palms up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your palms to touch. Draw them down to your heart. This time, bend the knees. Draw your palms out and up. Inhale. Exhale, draw them down to your heart. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. From here, take an inhale. You're gonna puff the chest. As you exhale, you're gonna take a nice big seat behind you for chair pose. Start to notice where your toes are. Make sure they're pointing forward like a number 11. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Now notice your lower belly drawn in towards your spine as you relax the shoulders. From there, just find your breath. Imagine you were sipping on a cocktail in Hawaii, enjoying the view, enjoying the beach. Take a nice deep breath in, take in all that beautiful sea salt air. Exhale, release, let it go. Good, inhale. Exhale. Slowly start to rise up. You're gonna rise all the way up. Your palms are gonna come to frame your face. From there, squeeze those hips forward, go up, go back, and dive forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift, draw the crown of the head forward. Exhale, slowly release. You're gonna plant the palms, step both feet back, and pause in your upper push-up plank position. If you have any issues with your wrists, you're welcome to lower onto your knees here. So what we're gonna do now is a little bit of core work. Slowly start to rock forward and back a few times. Heels go forward and back for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Drop onto knees. You're gonna lower onto your belly. Nice and slow, elbows draw in towards your ribs. From here, take a baby cobra, flip onto the tops of your feet, rise up, head comes up, neck comes up. Squeeze the elbows in towards your ribs. Use the muscles of your back, no weight in the hands. And now exhale, open up, come into a child's pose and relax. Relax the forehead, relax your arms, relax your hips. Stay here. I'm gonna come up so you can hear my voice. Stay in your child's pose. We're gonna take 3 breaths in your child's pose all together. Slowly start to exhale out all your air, dry your breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the earth supporting you. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. From here, slowly reach long in front of you. Feel your elbows rise. Exhale, come into your tabletop position. Go ahead and draw those knees at hips with distance. Tuck in the toes, draw the hips high, come into your downward facing dog. Bend one knee, bend the other, let that go. Shake out the head, yes and no. Good, everyone. From here, start to slowly inhale. Look in between your hands. As you exhale, bend the knees, rise the heels, and you can hop or you can step to the crown of the mat, forward fold. Taking our sun salutations, inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, release, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, draw the palms out and up towards the sky. Rise up, go up, now go back, go into a small back bend. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, plant the palms, step both feet back. Pause in your upper push-up plank. We're gonna take a full flow. Slowly start to lower halfway, elbows draw in towards your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press away from the floor. Press your shoulders away from your ears. As you exhale, flip onto the tops of the feet. Go ahead and bring the hips high, downward facing dog. And then keep the body moving, keep the body warm. Bend one knee, bend the other. Nod the head yes, nod the head no. From here, bend your knees a whole lot. Feel your chest reach in towards your thighs. Look in between your hands. Hop or step to the crown of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw your palms out and up towards the sky. Go up, rise up. Go past yourself, go into a back bend. Exhale, dive forward, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, go ahead and plant the palms, step both feet back. Travel through your flow, or if at any point you'd like to skip your flow, we'll just meet in a downward facing dog. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling, hips high. Good, holding here for a moment. Stay here. Go ahead and bend both knees, look in between your hands. Hop or step to the top of the mat, forward fold, last one. You're gonna inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw your palms out and up towards the sky. As you exhale, just bring your palms by your sides. From here, listen carefully, we're gonna go into tree pose. So slowly start to lift your left heel off of the ground. You can either place it onto your left shin as such, bring your hands to your heart, or you can take this left foot, grab it, and start to place it onto your inner thigh, whichever works for you. Try to look directly in front of you. Don't look down at a screen or at a camera. Relax the shoulders, really plant all sides of your right foot down into the earth. So the right big toe, the right pinky toe, and the heel, all pressing down, that tripod. The tripod of energy that allows for you to balance. If you feel comfortable here, just make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Sometimes we like to take on the weight of the world with our shoulders, let them go. You can start to grow your tree, bringing your biceps to frame your ears. Once more, relax the shoulders, open up the pinkies to face one another. Start to breathe in and breathe out. Find peace in this pose. Breathe in. Good, breathe out. From here, bring your palms back to touch. You're gonna bring this left knee in towards your center. You're gonna wrap your arms around. Start to squeeze this left knee in towards your center. Beautiful. Notice that your left big toe is there. You're gonna take your 2 peace fingers, place your right palm onto your right hip, grab your left big toe with these 2 peace fingers, and you're gonna hold here for a moment. Really nice tall stance. Now if you feel comfortable, you can start to kick this leg forward. You can start to just keep the leg bent, or you can straighten it all the way. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, come back to center, release this leg, and shake it out. Non-yoga moment. You're all dancers, you know what shake it out means, let's shake it out. All right, let's go for the other side. So balancing poses, they balance your mind. They actually focus your mind. So if you're ever having trouble focus, do some balancing poses, it'll help you. Right heel draws up, same thing, go into your tree, whichever one works for you. And just remember, if you're falling out, such as life, we fall, we get right back in, right? Believe in yourself, believe in your ability to stay, believe in your ability to balance whatever it is that you're doing. Hands at the heart, knee is open, hips are facing forward, chest is proud, shoulders relaxed. Grow your tree when you're ready. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Good, hands touch. They come down to your heart. Use your core, right knee draws into the center of your body. Now give it a hug. Give your right knee a nice big hug here. Take this left hand, you're gonna place it onto your left hip. You're gonna use your hip flexor muscles to hold this right knee up. And then take your 2 peace fingers on the right hand, interlace them on the inside of your right big toe. Now, if you already feel a nice, beautiful stretch, you can stay here. Yoga is all about listening to your body and knowing how unique it is, and that's what makes it beautiful. So, don't try to kick forward if it doesn't feel good for you. Also know that both sides are different, right? So, when you're ready, if you like, you can kick forward. Maybe your leg straightens, maybe it doesn't. On this side, it feels different than the other side for me, and I'm gonna honor that today. Okay, so let's go ahead and breathe in, puff the chest. Exhale, start to draw that right heel back in towards your left thigh. And let's go ahead and relax and shake it out. Nice, you guys. I'm gonna come back to my mat. Inhale, both arms up, go into a back bend. As you exhale, let's go ahead and dive forward. Uttanasana, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, take a half lift, reach the crown of the head forward as if you had a string pulling you forward. Exhale, release. Plant those palms, step both feet back. We're gonna travel through our flow, or if you wanna skip flow, just rise the hips and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, everyone, start to inhale into a plank position. Reach the crown of the head forward. Notice your right palm, you're gonna place it underneath your chest. Start to rotate your hips to the left side of your body. You're gonna bring this left palm up towards the sky. Now your feet can be stacked one on top of the other, or you can bring one in front of the other, just making sure you flex the feet. Hips rise once more as if you had a string pulling you up towards the sky. If you wanna bring your left bicep to frame your ear, you're welcome to. If you'd like to look up towards the sky, you're welcome to. Fly like a bird, inhale. Exhale. Good, plant your left palm down, come back into your stable plank position first. Now, left palm comes to the middle of your chest and rotate to the opposite side. So kick those hips up and up. Then, right bicep is open to frame your ear if that's in your practice. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, everyone, make this right palm planted down into the earth. Go ahead and start to lift your hips. Come back into your downward facing dog. Stretch it out, release it, breathe in. Breathe out. Nice, slowly drop onto your knees for a moment. Open up the knees nice and wide. Bring the feet to touch behind you so that you're opening up the knees and the big toes are touching. Now from here, we're going into puppy pose. So what you're gonna do is keep the hips lifting high, crawl those fingertips forward. Now drop the crown of the head down into the earth. Keep the hips up, 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 and reach the palms forward, forward, forward. Squeezing the elbows towards the ears. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can drop the chest a little further. Good. From here, if you want to take it up a notch, you can look in between your hands and drop your chin down into the mat. Try this once. Go ahead and breathe in. And breathe out. Let the chest drop down into the earth. This is great for people that work in an office or do computer work all day to open up the backs of the shoulders. Good, when you're ready, you're gonna slowly come out of this. Just come into a tabletop position. Now, from here, notice I'm gonna rotate my shoulders out and up. So I'm literally relaxing my chest down, and then I'm pressing the floor away. We're gonna do this a few times. Inhale, drop the shoulders. Exhale, push the floor away. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push. Inhale, drop. And push. Now I want you to notice the difference here, because when you push, this is the position that you want when you're in plank. This is the position that you want whenever you're in any sort of position that is weight bearing on your arms. All right? So from here, now that you know what that feels like, go ahead and tuck in the toes, bring those hips up, downward facing dog. And we're gonna move forward into our hip flexors. Coming into your downward facing dog, just take a moment to reset the body. Shake out the head, sway the hips, groove to the rhythm of your heart. Yes. This is what you want when you're doing yoga, is enjoy it, enjoy it. Let yourself move. It doesn't have to be stiff. I know sometimes flowing can feel like it, but everything I say is an invitation. If you want to do your own thing, do you, boo. Do you. That's what's beautiful about movement. It's all unique to you. Go ahead and inhale that right leg up. You can stack the right hip on top of the left and bend your right leg behind you. Now start to roll out your right ankle, releasing any tension there in one direction. Roll it out in the opposite direction. Good, come back to center, square the hips. Now from here, draw your right knee to your nose, hold. Inhale, right leg high. One-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to nose, hold. Pointing that right foot. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose, hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Swing it in between your hands. Come into your high lunge. So you're slowly gonna start to come up. Bring your biceps to frame your ears. Back of the neck is long. And once again, relax your shoulders. Check in with your front knee. Make sure it's at a nice 90-degree angle, protecting your joints. From here, breathe in and breathe out, arrive. Bending that knee a little further. Now take an inhale, reach up through your biceps. As you exhale, come into a warrior 2. Right palm forward, left palm back. Hold here. Nice low stance with your legs. So back kneecap is lifted, back pinky toe is pressing down into the earth. Look beyond your right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, flex your hands, push the walls away. From there, straighten those fingertips. Now, notice your right leg. You're slowly going to start to straighten it. And reach forward and down. Coming into your triangle pose. Right palm comes onto shin or thigh. Left palm comes up towards the sky. Reach energetically through your fingertips. Squeeze those hips forward. And try to keep both legs straight so that you're really stretching out the hamstrings here. Breathe in to rise. Exhale to relax. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, start to draw your right bicep to frame your ear. You can stay here, or if you want to do some core work, you can bring your right to meet it. And we're gonna hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop this right palm down, back onto your shin. Come back into your warrior 2 position. Beautiful. We're gonna go into humble warrior. So you're gonna start to take these palms and bring them behind you. They're gonna interlace. Inhale, take a nice big puff of the chest, rise up, look up. As you exhale, start to draw your right shoulder onto your right knee and relax those palms forward. Feel free to fully drop the weight of the head down into the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, release the hands. You're going to bring both hands to frame this front foot. Rise the back heel off of the ground. Now take both hands. You're going to place them on the inside of your right leg. Heel to your right leg open for lizard pose. Before we drop down into the earth, we're going to keep this very active. So slowly keep the chest puffed up. The head is forward, the gaze is forward. We're going to rock forward and back for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Find stillness. Make sure your back kneecap is lifted. Now go ahead and drop the back knee into the earth. Untuck the back foot. So your right foot is turned out. From here, you're welcome to stay in this position with a nice proud chest, or you can start to lower onto your forearms and round the spine. Making your way into this pose, into lizard. See if you can relax your head fully down into the earth. Round your shoulders. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last one here. Really let the torso drop down into your mat. Breathe. Breathe out. Good. Slowly start to rise off of the earth. You're going to heel toe this right leg back underneath your body. Tuck in the back leg. You're back in your low lunge. You can take this right leg and bring it back here in plank and travel through your flow. Once again, your flow is always optional. Anytime you'd like to skip it, you're completely welcome to. When you're ready, start to draw your hips up towards the sky. Come into your downward facing dog and take the time to shake it out. Move your body, connect, see how you're feeling. Notice where the energy is flowing. Does your right and left hip feel different? Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. From here, slowly just come into a plank position. So rock those hips forward. And then exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hips high. Last one, inhale, plank, hold here. Rise the right foot off of the ground. Go ahead and point it towards the back of the room. Bring it down. Left foot rises, point, point, point. Bring it down and hips high, downward facing dog. Shake it out. Nice, beautiful core work. The summer is coming, guys. We gotta make this body groove and move. Inhale, left leg rises. Stack your left hip on top of the right. Bend the knee. Start to roll out your ankle on this side. Make sure you're connecting to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good, come back to your one-legged dog, square the hips. Now draw your left knee to your nose, hold here. Left leg rises, one-legged dog. Left knee draws to your nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Swing the left leg in between your hands. We're going into high lunge on this side. So just if you need to, make sure your front leg is at a 90-degree angle and start to rise those palms up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find peace in your pose. Slowly, like the Matrix. Left palm forward, right palm back, warrior 2. Nice, you guys, I saw that. Open up the heart, open up the collarbones. Relax the back of the neck. Go ahead and bend that left knee a little further. Now find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good, flex both hands. And now from here, straighten them. Start to kick this left leg forward. Going into triangle on the other side. You're slowly gonna reach forward and down. Placing this left palm onto shin or thigh, avoiding the knee. Right palm reaches up. So utilize your core, make sure it's still holding on. Drawing the lower belly in towards your spine. Big toe is pressing down into the earth. Back heel is pressing down so that your back thigh is engaged. Reach energetically through the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Good, start to draw your right bicep to frame your ear. You can either stay here, you can join me for core work, bringing the left bicep up for 3, 2, 1. Left palm comes down, nice job everyone. Reverse your cartwheel into a warrior 2, sit nice and low. Start to slowly interlace your fingertips behind you. Inhale, draw the heart up, look up, go up. As you exhale, draw this left shoulder onto your left knee and relax the weight of the head down. Find your breath, let those palms relax long in front of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Good, everyone. Let's slowly rise up, frame your front foot, lift the back heel. Now from here, you're gonna heel toe the back leg open, coming into your lizard pose on the side. We're gonna rock forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your back knee, untuck the back foot. If you're shaking, it's okay. It's totally normal. You're challenging your body. I'm sure it needs that. It's beautiful. If you'd like, you can start to expand your heart forward and stay in this proud position, or you can lower down onto your forearms, drop the weight of the head, and relax the entire neck, head, and shoulders into the earth. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Take your time, let's rise up. Start to draw your left foot back underneath your chest, tuck in the back leg. And from here, you're gonna travel through your last flow of class. Taking a nice big inhale on this upward facing dog. And then exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Nice, everyone. On your next breath in, slowly, you're just gonna bring your right knee to your right palm and come into a half pigeon. So just make sure your right shin is really rotating in towards your chest. Try not to drop onto your hips. So you wanna Square the hips forward. Now use your hands, take a small back bend by rising up, going up. And as you exhale, and you feel comfortable, you can crawl your fingertips forward, you can stay here on your forearms, or you can relax all the way down into the earth. It's totally up to you. If you have any props at home and you want to hug a pillow here, it feels really good. But rest assured, you don't need to. This pose is all about how much you can relax. So let go of every bone, every muscle, every cell. Let them melt down into the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice big inhale, clear the mind. Let your thoughts dissipate into the universe. Exhale, relax the body. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly take your time, start to come up very gently, be kind to yourself. Tuck in this back leg, you're gonna bring the right to meet the back. Bring your hips up, downward facing dog, stretch it out. Move beautifully, move within your flow. And now notice your left knee, you're gonna draw it forward towards the left palm and drop it down. From there, find your square hips on this side. Make sure they're facing forward. Check in with your back leg. Make sure the back foot is facing down into the earth. It's not curving in or out. Inhale to press the floor away. Exhale to lower down into your mat. Taking any variation that speaks to you in this moment. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and start to rise up off of the ground. Press your palms down. Bring your left leg to meet the back. Stretch it out. Last downward facing dog of class. Beautiful. As you exhale, let's go ahead and take a seat. You're just going to swing these legs forward, coming into your own seated forward fold here. So scoot those hips side to side for a moment. Now you're welcome to bend the knees. It's actually what I recommend to start because it feels so good on the body. Take an inhale, rise those palms up towards the sky. As you exhale, lower them down into your feet. And use the grip of the palms to inhale, puff the chest forward. As you exhale, slowly drop the head and neck down into the earth. And just start to release your torso. Hold here, breathe. Breathe out. Slowly inching those heels forward. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Take your time, just start to rise up. Make sure you have space to lower down into your mat here. Bring your palms to frame your face. And slowly, we're just going to lower all the way down into the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. When you get to the bottom, bring your knees to your chest. You can slowly rock side to side, relax. Nice big inhale. Exhale, release. Start to place your palms on top of your knees and rotate them outwards in full circular rotations. lubricating the hip joints once more, giving them some love for everything they do and accomplish for you throughout the day, throughout these weeks. Go ahead and take your circles in the opposite direction when you're ready. Feel your spine evenly grounded into the earth. From here, let's come into a happy baby. So grasp the outsides of your feet with your palms and draw those knees in towards your shoulders. You're welcome to grab your two peace fingers and place them on the insides of the big toes to stretch out your plantar fascia. On the bottom of the foot, the Achilles tendon, especially if you're a salsa or bachata dancer, this will feel really, really good for your body and for the bottom of the feet. This is a great place to give yourself a little massage, a very well-deserved massage by rocking side to side, breathing in, breathing out. Good. From here, go ahead and start to bring your feet to touch. Let your knees flop open for a laying down butterfly. You're welcome to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just start to let this body of yours relax. Let go of the shoulders. Let go of the hips. Let go of the facial features. Breathe in. Breathe out. From here, slowly you can straighten both legs. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Use your left hand to place your right knee to the left side of the body and rotate your right palm outwards. Your gaze could be up at the sky, or you can look over at this right hand. Twisting, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly make your way back to center. Left knee hugs into your chest. Start to use your right hand to draw your left knee to the right side of your body. And now take your left palm out towards the opposite direction. Breathe. Breathe out. Beautiful. Come back to center nice and slow. Keep your legs long in front of you. If you haven't done so already, I invite you to close your eyes. Relax your hands to open up in order to receive energy from the universe. Take up space. Sometimes in this world we're so small, especially if we're cooped up in our own home right now. I want you to really feel like you can take up space. So you can bring your palms by your sides like angel wings, or you can bring your biceps to frame your ears. You're welcome to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Notice which one of these variations speak to you. And then go ahead and close the eyelids. Relax your mind. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. Relax your ribs. Relax your belly. Let go of your hips. Let your thighs be heavy, heavy, heavy. Release the shins. Relax the feet. Take one last biggest breath of your day. AJ release. When you're ready, only when you're ready, start to deepen your breath. Slowly bring life back into your body by moving the fingertips and toes, rolling the ankles, nodding the head. On your next breath in, go ahead and draw your biceps to frame your ears. Flex the feet, tense up all the muscles of your body. Give yourself a nice long giant stretch to get going for your day. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend your knees. Find a fetal position on the side of your mat. Take one last belly breath in. And an exhale, release. Go ahead and plant your palms. Bring yourself up to a seat, a nice comfortable seat. When you get there, draw your palms at heart center. Relax your shoulders, just honoring your body, your mind, and your soul. Thank you for taking the time to practice with me today, to connect to your inner self. It's so important so that we can bring peace in our lives and for the lives of others. The light in me honors and sees the light in you, now and always. Namaste.